Good morning to everybody. Previously, we discussed for part 1, the fourth potential we discussed in this horoscope. Now we are going to discuss the planet Karaka for property. The planet for property is Mars and Venus. Mars is the material like sand, cement, and steels. These are called Mars. And beautiful items. What are the beautiful items? Are tiles, marble, and painting. This called Venus. Now we are going to check the Mars. Already we discussed Mars in previous video. Mars is favorable to this fourth house. If Venus or Mars is favorable to fourth house, then only the person construct the house. If Mars is bad, Venus should be good. For luxury people or VIP people, compared to Mars, the Venus percentage will be increased. Because some people, they are putting the granite per square feet 2,000 or 3,000 rupees also there. In this case, compared to Mars, the Venus level will be developed in this property, in their property. Okay, sir. Now we are going to discuss the Mars already favorable to fourth house. Therefore, the potential, this one, Lagna is okay and Bhava is okay. Planet Mars also okay. Again, Venus we have to check. Venus also part of the property. The luxury item. Okay, sir. Venus in this horoscope, Venus is in the star of Moon, sub of Jupiter. In this horoscope, Venus is 3 and 8 sublord. If you see the Venus, 3 and 8 sublord is Venus. Moon is not a sublord of any house. Moon is not a sublord of any house. If any planet is sublord of any Cuspal, then we have to check the Cuspal sub-sublord. Then again we are checking here, Moon is the 9th sublord. Then Jupiter. Already we discussed Jupiter 1, 7, 12. 1, 7, 12. Star matter sub-decider. For 9th house, 8 and 4 is the bad house, 4 and 8 is not there, therefore 9th house will work. Then again 1, 7 developing. 12th house will not work because of 7th house, the 12th house will not work, therefore 1, 7, 9. These houses is favorable to a third house, therefore third house also we are going to put. That means Venus interlinked with 1, 3, 7, 9. These houses is unfavorable for fourth house. Therefore, the Graha Karaka for property, Mars is very good, Venus is not good. Therefore, this person having the property through income in Mars related property only. Normally, this person is having 3 houses. 1 house is living, another 3 houses is given for rental. All the houses is one ground, 2,400 square feet ground in 3 places. In all the places, he is having 7 house, 8 house, only double bedroom, only single bedroom also. Car parking is not there in rental property, only bike parking only there. That property is not beautiful, only low class people only rent the house because of the Mars. He is having his place for own house, that is good house. The rental property is not a beautiful house. The that means low class people are little bit lower middle class people only tenant in that property. Okay, sir. Due to the Venus is odd number. If Venus is interlinked with 2, 4, 10 means that property is renting property, may be a luxury property like this. Okay, sir. Anyway, the potential of the 4th house and Mars is very good. Therefore, we have to put all the potential is very good. Now, 9th house we are going to discuss. 9th sublord is Sun. Sun is the 9th sublord. God grace for property. 9th house is called God grace or Bhagya Stara. Sun is the star of Jupiter, sub of Venus. Sun in this horoscope, Sun is 9th sublord. If you see, Sun is the 9th sublord. Jupiter is 1, 7, 12. And Venus already 3, 8. Here, star matter sub-decider. For 1, 7, 6, 12 is not there, therefore 1, 7 will work. Due to the 7th house, 12th house will not work. 3rd house is developing. 3 and 8, 8th house, 7th house is there, the 8th house will not work. Therefore, 1, 7, 3. These houses is favorable to 9th house, therefore 9th house also develop. Therefore, the Sun is interlinked 1, 3, 7, 9. This is unfavorable for 4th house. Therefore, God grace is little bit weak for property. God grace is only 5% only. It is not a more. Therefore, we no need to worry. Okay, sir. Therefore, the potential for property is 15, 40. We can put here 30. Because Mars is more powerful than Venus in property. Therefore, 70-75% is good for 75% is good for potential for property making. Now we are going to check the Dasa Buddhi. For any horoscope without Dasa Buddhi we can't predict anything. Potential is main. If without Dasa Buddhi the potential will not work. Now we are going to check the Dasa Buddhi. First of all, the person is born in Moon Dasa. It is in 4 years, up to 4 years only. After that, Mars Dasa is there. Moon Dasa 4 years. Mars Dasa 7 years, 11 years. Then Rahu Dasa. Rahu is 18 years. That means up to 29 years. 11 years from 18. 29 years. Rahu Dasa is running. This Rahu Dasa is favorable to material or non-material. We have to check. For Rahu Dasa, Rahu in this horoscope, Rahu, Dasa Lord Rahu is in the star of Saturn, sub of Saturn. Any planet is in the star and sub is same planet, we have to take the sub lord is a deciding factor. Normally star is the matter, sub is the decider. If star and sub both are same planet means we have to go sub lord is a deciding factor. Therefore, Rahu in this horoscope, Rahu is in the sub of Saturn only, again Saturn only. Therefore, just we matter and decider both are same. If any planet in his own star and own sub, then we have to go sub lord. Sub lord also a same planet, leave it. Because the matter and decider is the same. In this horoscope, Rahu is the 10th sublord. If you check, Rahu is the 10th sublord. Therefore, 10th we are going to put. Rahu is not a sublord of other bhavas. Rahu in the star of Saturn. Saturn is 6 and 11th sublord. Year 6 and 11. Year 6 and 11. 6 and 11 means year 6 is the favorable house for 4th house. 11th house is unfavorable house for 4th house. Here 6 and 11, both 6 and 11, 6 is the more powerful. Because from the 6th, from the 11th, 6th is the 8th house. Therefore, the 11th house is diluted, 6th house is very strong. Therefore, 6 we are going to put. The 6th house is favorable to 10th house, therefore 10th house also developing. That means Dasa Lord Rahu is interlinked with 6 and 10. 6 and 10 is a very good house for 4th house. These, whenever the childhood, that means after 20 years, the 20 to 30, that time when the Dasa Lord is interlinked with 2, 4, 6, 10 means the person will get more money through his hard work, or he is not a lazy, getting good job, or getting in early ages, in young period, he can get more money. That is why this is 6 and 10. Ragu Dasa started from 11 to 18 years, 11 to 22 or 29 years. That time he got more job. Ragu is the 10th sublord. The Dasa Lord Ragu is 10th sublord. Therefore, in early ages, he got the profession, good profession. Okay, sir. Ragu Dasa is good for property also. In this period, he is getting more money through his profession and purchased some land also in early ages. Age of 24, 25, that time he purchased the land. Then again we are going to discuss Jupiter Dasa. Jupiter Dasa is favorable to property development or unfavorable to property development. We have to check. Jupiter in this horoscope, already we discussed it. Jupiter in this horoscope is own star and Mars sub. Jupiter is 1712 here 4th. Star matter sub decider, or star is the first part of the life, second is sub is the second part of the life. For example, in Jupiter Dasa 16 years, 8 years this area will work, another 8 years this area will work. Simply we can describe. The first part of the, compared to the second part, compared to the first part, second part is very good for profession and property development. Okay, sir. Here for 1-7 it is developing. For 12, 7 is there, 12 will not work. 4th we are going to put. The Jupiter Dasa interlinked with 1, 4, 7. These houses is favorable for developing his property. Therefore, Jupiter Dasa also very good. Jupiter Dasa up to 2018, 92 to 2008, Jupiter Dasa running. That means 16 years we have to put, up to 45 years. Up to 45 years, Jupiter Dasa running. After that, Saturn Dasa is running. Saturn we have to discuss. Saturn in the star of Mars, sub of Rahu. Saturn is a star of Mars, sub of Rahu. In this horoscope, Saturn, if you see, Saturn is the 6th and 11th sublord. This is 4th house, this is 10th house. Star matter sub decider. Both are even number, therefore 410 will work. For 6-7, 6th is favorable, this 410 is favorable to 6th house. Therefore 6th house is developing. Because this is 2 even number is there, therefore this even number is developing. Therefore the Saturn Dasa is very good. The Saturn Dasa is very good. That means for Saturn Dasa will start from age of 45 to 64. This is golden period. Because in this, if any Dasa is interlinked with 2, 4, 6, 10 means that Dasa is very good. Dasa for money making, property making. These 3 Dasa, Rahu and Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn. In these three dasa, Rahu dasa is very good. Jupiter dasa is normal. Compared to Rahu dasa, Jupiter dasa is little bit weak because of the odd number. Saturn dasa is very good. Saturn is called low budget income. If any horoscope, Saturn is interlinked with 2, 4, 10 means the person getting income through the low class people. If Venus is connected with 2, 4, 6, 10 means the person getting more income from luxury people. If Jupiter is connected with 2, 4, 10 means the person getting more income from high level people or spiritual related people like this. Because the Graha Karaka, what are the, this is Bhava Karaka, this is Graha Karaka. The Saturn is interlinked to 4, 6, 10 means he is getting, the person, this natal is getting more income through low class people. He already construct the house. In Saturn Dasa, after age of 45, he constructed more house. In previous period, he purchased the land. Rahu Dasa, he purchased the land. Jupiter Dasa also he purchased again land. He constructed 1 or 2 houses. In Saturn Dasa, he constructed more houses. Therefore, the age of 45 to 64, very good. Actually, this person visited on 2016. 2016 he visited me. That time his business is very dull, very low. In 2016, that time he running Saturn Dasa Venus Buddhi. Saturn Dasa Venus. Actually he meet me in 2016. The ruling planet analysis I mentioned in previous horoscope, in previous part, that means this is part 2. In part 1 we explained the ruling planet. In that time the ruling planet taken is 17/4/2016. That time he came to me for astrology consultation. That time his business is very down, therefore he is getting more fear. That time he got more fear. May I do real estate, he is a constructor, builder. May I do the building line or may I take rest? Because past 1 year, that means in 2016, totally 2016, 2015, the 2 years is very worst for him. Therefore, he came to me for astrology consultation. I told, you are having the good potential for builder. Therefore, you do the work. Next Buddhi itself you will be developed like this. In 2016, that means 13 to 2015 to 14/4/2018. That time Saturn Dasa Venus Buddhi will. Saturn Dasa Venus Buddhi. Was running. That time Dasa Nadi is okay, but Buddhi Lord Venus is very bad that time. We already discussed Venus in this horoscope. Venus is in this horoscope, Venus in the star of moon sub of Jupiter. Venus, the star of moon sub of Jupiter. In this horoscope, Venus is the 3 and 8 sublord. Moon is, in this horoscope, moon is not a sublord, this is 9th sublord. Jupiter 1, 7, 12. Here, the Venus is not interlinked with 2, 4, 6, 10. Instead of 2, 4, 6, 10, Venus is the 3rd sublord. This is unfavorable for 4th house. 8th sublord, this is unfavorable for Lagna. And 9th house, this is unfavorable for 10th house. Lagna, this is also little bit unfavorable for second house. 8th house, this is unfavorable for 8th house. The 7th house is not bad for material life. 12th house, it is unfavorable for Lagna. There is no 2, 4, 6, 10 is not interlinked with Venus. Star matter sub-decider. Star interlinked with 9th house. That means in Venus Buddhi, 10th house will not work. 10th house is the professional status. If 9th house is running, means 2, 6, 10 will not run. These are the Trigona 159, 2, 6, 10, 3, 7, 11, 4, 8, 12. This is called Trigona. In this Trigona, the 9th house running means 2, 6, 10 will not run. Because the 9th house is unfavorable to 10th house. From 10th house, this is 12th house. For 2nd house, this is 8th house. For 6th house, this is 4th house. Normally, in our theory, 4, 8, 12 is the bad house. Okay, sir. Therefore, in this Venus Buddhi, the professional status will be down. For 9th house, 1, 7, 12, all are developing the 9th house. 1 is developing the 9th house, 7th is developing the 9th house, 12 is controlled to the 9th house. Due to the 7th house, the 12th house is weak. Therefore, 1, 9, 7 is developing. These houses is favorable to 3rd house, therefore 3rd house also developing. For building people, the 3rd house is normally good for all. When the person is a builder, the 3rd house is a very dangerous house. Normally 4th house is a very good house for material or profession. If the person is in art line, cinema or political, the 4th house is bad house. Because art is the 5th house, 4th house is from 5th, this is 12th. That is why, due to the 3rd house is unfavorable for 4th house, 9th house is unfavorable for 10th house. These houses is not favorable for building construction. Therefore, the Venus Buddhi is down. After that, Sun Buddhi. Sun Buddhi also we previously explained. Sun also in this horoscope. Sun, Jupiter, Venus. In this horoscope, Sun is the 9th sublord. Jupiter is 1, 7, 12. Venus in 3, 8. This is also 1, 3, 7, 9. This is also unfavorable. Therefore, Venus Buddhi and Sun Buddhi is unfavorable to in this horoscope. After that, Moon Buddhi little bit some development. In Mars Buddhi getting more development. Rahu Buddhi more development. Therefore, now also he is doing some constructional work. Because now he is running Rahu Buddhi, Saturn Dasa, Rahu Buddhi is now is running. Now it is also doing some work. We are getting more than 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs is getting rental income through his property. Because of the potential of the 4th house, not only the potential of 4th house, Dasa Buddhi also. Dasa Lord is 3 Dasa, Raga Dasa, Jupiter Dasa, Saturn Dasa. This 3 Dasa is favorable to 4th house. Some Buddhis in this horoscope, particularly the Venus Buddhi and Sun Buddhi is interlinked with the 3rd house and 9th house. The 3, 9 house is unfavorable for 4, 10. 4, 10 means 4th house is construction, 10th house is the status. 3, 9 is unfavorable to 4th house. Therefore, the only 2 planet is weak. Other 7 planet is favorable to 4th house. That is why he is now this person age is now around 59. This time also he is doing the construction the house and getting money because of the potential only. In next video we will discuss in another section. Thank you very much.